Hello, guys. I hope you all are doing good today. Welcome to English Premier League Match Day. In this video, we'll be streaming the live match between Manchester United versus Chelsea that will be taking place at the Old Trafford. The match will kick off in about 25 minutes time from now. A couple of matches went down earlier today, and before we take a look at the match between Manchester United and Chelsea, let me give you a rundown of what went down today in the English Premier League. Lunchtime kickoff saw the Merseyside derby between Liverpool versus Everton. Liverpool defeated Everton by 2-1. Goals scored by Gravenberch and Hugo Ekitike. And Gueye got the goal for Everton. And it ended at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Liverpool topped the English Premier League with 15 points, haven't played 5 matches and won all 5. Indeed, they are actually putting up what it takes to be a champion. Other matches that went down today in the afternoon kickoff. In the afternoon kickoff, we saw Brighton versus Tottenham Hotspur at the Vitality Stadium. The afternoon kickoff saw Brighton play host The afternoon kickoff saw Tottenham Hotspur play host to Brighton at the American Express Stadium, and Tottenham had to come from 2-goal down to play a 2-2 draw. And indeed, it was a very good game at the American Express Stadium. Talking about the home of Brighton and Hove Albion. And Tottenham picked a point away from home, even after their midweek clash in the UEFA Champions League with Villarreal. Burnley versus Nottingham Forest ended 1-1 at the home. Burnley versus Nottingham Forest ended 1-1 at Turf Moor. Burnley were at home as Tottenham Hotspur. As Nottingham Forest took an early lead from the second minute of play, and the match ended 1-1 at Turf Moor. Crystal Palace went to the Olympic Stadium to defeat West Ham United by 2-1. And I think at this point in time, we might begin to look that Graham Potter's job is at stake here at West Ham United. Last weekend, they were defeated at the Olympic Stadium by 3-0 by Tottenham Hotspur. And today, Oliver Gardner, talking about the Crystal Palace manager, went to the Olympic Stadium to defeat West Ham United by 2-1. Goals scored by Micheli and Mateta. And West Ham goal was scored by Bowen. So at the Olympic Stadium. It ended West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. So far, Crystal Palace have not been doing badly this season. Despite selling Eberechi Eze, they are even looking more a better side now. It's good to know that, like Crystal Palace owner once said, that the most prized asset they have. As Crystal Palace owner once said, neither Ebrechi Eze nor Magueyi are the most prized asset at the club. He said the most prized asset at the club is Oliver Gladner, talking about the manager. And indeed, so far, Gladner have been doing excellent job with Crystal Palace. And the last afternoon kickoff saw Leeds United visited Wolverhampton Wanderers. And Leeds came from a goal down to defeat Wolverhampton Wanderers by 3 goals to 1. After 5 rounds of EPL matches played with some matches still pending to play, Manchester United versus Chelsea is the late kickoff for today at 5:30 p.m. UK time. In less than 20 minutes, it will soon be kickoff between Manchester United versus Chelsea. Wait for it. I'm going to give you the lineup because the lineup for that particular encounter is out. So far, 5 games of EPL matches played. Liverpool still top the EPL table with 15 points, having played 5 and won all 5 matches. Tottenham Hotspur is second, played 5, won 3, drew 1 and lost 1. They have scored 10 goals and conceded 3. Arsenal are third with a game at hand to play tomorrow against Manchester City. Arsenal sit third with 9 points. Crystal Palace sit fourth in the Premier League standing with 9 points, having played 5, won 2, drew 3, and lost nothing. Interesting. Crystal Palace are yet to lose a match in the 2025-2026 EPL League season. And it's good to know that Crystal Palace are yet to lose a match. Wow. Bournemouth are now Bournemouth are fifth on the EPL standing, having played 4 matches, won 3, and lose 1 and draw nothing. So they have currently, Bournemouth have 9 points to their credit. Interesting. Okay, tonight we'll be taking a look at the big clash between Manchester United and Chelsea at Old Trafford. And in a jiffy, I will be giving you the lineup of the team sheet that is out. In 15 minutes' time, it will be kickoff between Manchester United versus Chelsea. Okay, so let's take a look at the team sheet that is available for this clash tonight. I'll start with the Manchester United team list. Manchester United are set up in a traditional 3-4-3 formation, 3-4-2-1 formation by Ruben Amorim. In goal is Bintner. The three defense line are Mazzari, Matthews de Ligt, and Maguire. The four players in the midfield are Patrick Doku from operating from the right wing back, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes in the midfield, and Luke Shaw plays as the left wing back. And the two attacking midfielders are Brian Mbeumo and Amadou Diallo. And up front is Benjamin Sesko. And take a look at Chelsea team sheet. In goal, we have Robert Sanchez. Chelsea line up in a traditional 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal is Robert Sanchez. The fullbacks are Marc Cucurella and Rhys James, the team captain. The centre backs, Enzo Maresca choose to go with Wesley Fofana and Trevor Chalobah. The pivot, talking about the deep-seated midfielder, Enzo Maresca went with Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, as usual, expected. The three attacking midfield are Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and Gustavo William. And up front, Joe Pedro get the nod. I think this changes in the back line was actually expected. Couple of matches now against Brentford and against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League. In the UEFA Champions League, Tosin Adarabioyo have not actually been at his best. So those changes is quite expected, and we hope to see a stable and balanced defense line in the Chelsea performance tonight. And what do you make of the changes that Enzo Maresca have actually put up in the starting lineup tonight? What do you make of it? It's going to be a big clash tonight at Old Trafford. The last time Chelsea picked a win, at Old Trafford was 12 years ago, actually going to 13 years. 12 years ago was the last time Chelsea actually got a win at Old Trafford. Then Gus Indyk was, Rafa Benitez, I beg your pardon, was the interim manager that actually led Chelsea to defeat Sir Alex Ferguson in his final season before the legendary manager left Manchester United. And ever since then, with a couple of managers that have actually come down the ranks, talking about the return of Jose Mourinho in the second coming of Jose Mourinho in 2013, couldn't actually defeat Manchester United at Old Trafford. We have had several managers that have actually come through the ranks. In no particular order, Chelsea have had Jose Mourinho. Chelsea have had Gus Indyk, who was there at an interim basis. Chelsea have had Frank Lampard. Chelsea have had Antonio Conte. Chelsea have had, Chelsea have had Roberto Di Matteo. Chelsea have also had the services of Maurizio Sarri. And Chelsea also had Frank Lampard at some point in time. And the latest of them all that actually had a mess at Stamford Bridge was Graham Potter. And currently, Chelsea have Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca will be heading to Old Trafford for the second time to see if he can actually defeat Manchester United, and for the first time in 12 years. I will be hoping to see how this will definitely play out. So, what do you make of Chelsea's starting 11 in this crunch encounter tonight at Old Trafford? I think from the selection, from the team selection by the manager, from what I've actually seen, this Manchester United team are actually beatable. I don't see any threats that will come from the Manchester United 11 I'm actually seeing here, because lots of players are being played out of their position. Patrick Doku, who usually played as a left wing back, is now the one operating from the right wing back alongside with Maurizio. Mazzari, who usually played at right wing back, is now playing naturally as a right back. And Luke Shaw, who is a left back, currently is playing in this particular game with the 3-4-3 formation that Ruben Amorim is actually operating on. Luke Shaw is playing today as a left wing back. And it's going to be an interesting one. One thing I'm actually seeing in this selection by Ruben Amorim, they'll actually want to lift the ball for Chelsea to make hold of it. But Manchester United could be dangerous when they are going out on a counter play. And that is the setup I am seeing Ruben Amorim coming up with the selection he has actually made in this match. Let's not forget the last match Manchester United played at the Etihad Stadium and they lost by 3-0. Bruno Fernandes was not actually happy with the role Ruben Amorim actually assigned him to play. And from what I'm seeing is that same role that he has been assigned to play today again. And I think Chelsea have to capitalize on that loophole in the midfield pairing of Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. So we're going to see how this will definitely be playing out. The kickoff of this game in less than 10 minutes, it will be kickoff at Old Trafford. And definitely it's Manchester United versus Chelsea, as Chelsea will be seeking to get their first win of Manchester United after 12 years. So who will win this encounter tonight? You can just actually play the pool there. Chelsea to win, yes or no. You can actually get to vote in the pool there. And also don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section. Let the live stream be lively. Joseph Ezekiel, I hail you, bro. You're doing well. Thanks, man. I really appreciate. Thanks for being there, brother. So it's Manchester United versus Chelsea in a crunch EPL encounter tonight. Who will win this showdown? A lot is at stake. A lot is at stake. Chelsea will be looking to improve on their progress under Enzo Maresca, while Manchester United desperately need this point to steady their season. In fact, the game is as important for both teams, and this could actually change the momentum of both clubs going forward. But one man is actually on hot seat, talking about Ruben Amorim. Should Manchester United lose this game to Chelsea tonight, Ruben Amorim might just be at the brink of being shown the exit tonight, because Manchester United will definitely be going down the drain. 4 matches played so far by Manchester United and only 4 points secured. Their opening encounter in this season was against Arsenal at Old Trafford, and Arsenal defeated Manchester United by one goal to nothing, courtesy of courtesy of a wonderful defense put up by Arsenal in that particular game. Looking at the game United have played after that Arsenal game, believe me, this is my honest opinion. Manchester United lost that game to Arsenal 1-0. But in my opinion, Manchester United never deserved to lose that game because they played excellently well. And after that game, I was like, if Manchester United will continue like this, then they have a statement to make this season. But little did I know that what Manchester United put up in that encounter was just the big game performance. And that is what they have been doing a couple of seasons now. When they see big team, they actually tend to rise to the occasion. They actually tend to rise and play their very best. Why are they not giving their best when it comes to other teams? Because after Arsenal match, Manchester United traveled to Craven Cottage to play Fulham in week 2 of their Premier League clash. They actually came from behind to level up 1-1. Week 3 of the EPL saw Manchester United welcome newly promoted Burnley to Old Trafford. And it was a last-minute penalty by Bruno Fernandes that actually helped Manchester United to defeat Burnley by 3-2. And in week 4, Manchester United traveled to Etihad Stadium and they were defeated by Pep Guardiola Manchester City by 3-0. And that loss actually sparked a lot of reaction from the camp of pundits and also even Manchester United legends and even from the camp of Manchester United fans. What Manchester United played in that game was actually very, very poor. Their performance was poor. And the team captain, talking about Bruno Fernandes, came out to say that the position, the role Ruben Amorim is actually giving him to play is not something it's not the role he's always expecting to play. He's always want to operate in that number 10 role, being free to play the game. And I think that is the best position for Bruno Fernandes if you want to get the best out of him, not playing him as a deep-seated defensive midfielder. He doesn't have that strength to go box to box and play that game. And that is why he was actually complaining. Now, looking at Chelsea so far, Chelsea have played 4 matches in the Premier League 2025-2026 season so far. Their opening EPL encounter against Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge ended goalless, with a controversy from the video assistant referee, with Eberechi Eze having a powerful strike that was ruled out for a distance rule foul. And indeed, that call was spot on by the VAR assistant referee. The game ended goalless in Stamford Bridge. In week 2 of the English Premier League, Chelsea traveled to Olympic Stadium to take on Graham Potter, talking about Chelsea former manager, West Ham United. And Chelsea, what tend to be a scared in the early minutes of the game when Paqueta fired West Ham United in front, Chelsea confidently bounced back, relentlessly continued scoring till Chelsea scored 5 goals and West Ham couldn't reply any. The game ended at the Olympic Stadium by 5-1. In week 3, Chelsea welcomed Fulham Football Club to Stamford Bridge. The game ended 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. In week 4, Chelsea traveled to the Brentford Community Stadium away from home to take on Brentford, and Chelsea lost that particular encounter. Chelsea drew that particular game with Brentford 2-2. Late minute equalizer from Carvalho was what gave Brentford a draw, a point in that particular game. So tonight is going to be Manchester United versus Chelsea, and it's about kickoff. It will soon be kickoff in a couple of minutes. The referee will sound the whistle, and Manchester United versus Chelsea will kick on. And the team news I've already given to you. I've already given you the team news as the team will be lining up. Manchester United line up in a 3-4-3 formation, while Chelsea line up in a traditional 4-2-3-1 formation. Where do you think this game will be won? In the midfield or in the wide play? Drop your comment down below. Let the conversation flow from there. So, the players have marched into the pitch and soon it will be kick-off. Soon it will be kick-off as the players are filing into the pitch at this point in time. So, who will be the winner of this crunch encounter tonight? Manchester United or Chelsea? Going by the selection of players and going by the current form, I think Chelsea have the edge going into this game. But sometimes in big matches like this, in games like this, forms don't count. All what counts is the tactical ability of the managers and the physicality of the players to fight hard till the end of 90 minutes. So soon it will be kickoff. Robert Sanchez in goal for Chelsea. The fullback are Rhys James, the team captain, and Mark Cucurella. The centre back is Wesley Fofana and Trevor Chalobah. The pivots, talking about the defensive midfield for Chelsea, is Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo, while the three attacking midfielder for Chelsea, the left wing is Pedro Neto, the central attacking midfield is Cole Palmer, and the right wing is Gustavo William. Up front is Joao Pedro. What do you see happens tonight? Will it be a win for Chelsea, or it will be a win for Manchester United, or will both teams share the points? It's about kickoff at this point in time. The players are looking very confident, and in Old Trafford, it's actually drizzling. Rain is falling in Old Trafford as the player is under the rain playing this particular game. The referee about to sound the whistle for kickoff, and Manchester United will start the game from left to right in that order. And Manchester United have kickoff from the play. The ball went to Binder, talking about the Manchester United, and it takes a long ball into Chelsea half. The game has started. Manchester United in possession. Manchester United with the ball. Okay, Chelsea collected the ball. Gustavo William. Manchester United have started the game quite well. They are building up on possession. It's a throw-in. The ball gone out for throw-in. Out of play. It's a throw-in for Chelsea. Ruben Amorim. After their loss to Manchester City, a damning report about Ruben Amorim came out. That Ruben Amorim have the worst record of any Manchester United manager in the Premier League history since World War II. Marco Cucurella with the ball. Trevor Chalobah. Both teams are looking to see how they will gain balance in this game. The ball went out of play for throwing. It's Manchester United throwing. Mazzari to throw. William Esteva. Play continues. Mazzari. Casemiro with the ball. Amado Diallo. Maguire. Delete. What a save! What a save! Benjamin Sesko had an opportunity to put Manchester United in front. Good block there by Chelsea defender. Good block. Manchester United are actually coming all out, trying to see how they can capitalize the advantage of Old Trafford in the early minutes. And Chelsea are trying to see how they can keep their composure. The match is really intense here. It's really, really intense. Benjamin Sesko. Cucurella. Trevor Chaloba. Long one from Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez decided to clear that ball in order to calm the tension. The pressure have been on Chelsea in the first 3 minutes of play. The win probability favors Chelsea. 45% says Chelsea will win. And Manchester United have the chance. Something is about to happen. It's a red card. Robert Sanchez have been red carded. Chelsea is down to 10 men. Robert Sanchez is red carded. It's the last man. Robert Sanchez have been shown the exit. What a game it will be tonight. Chelsea in deep shit. Can Chelsea cope with 10 men playing Manchester United in Old Trafford? Nobody actually saw this coming. Nobody actually saw this coming. Nobody. It's a red card. But it's debatable because if you look at that action, Robert Sanchez actually touched the ball. And even the player, oh, he didn't touch the ball from the second look. He didn't touch the ball. But the player wouldn't have gotten the ball because already two defenders. The reaction from Enzo Maresca said it all. It's a red card. It's a red card. And that is how game plans of managers actually got changed, and sometimes it's spoiled completely. Estavo William has been sacrificed. Estavo William out. Estavo William out to make way for Philip Jorgensen, Chelsea second goalkeeper. To make way for Chelsea second goalkeeper, Philip Jorgensen is in. One would have think that if Robert Sanchez had not come out of the post, one would have think that Brian Mbeumo wouldn't have gotten that ball to score. In my opinion, the way I'm looking at it, because already the two defenders were already closing in on him. And this red card, I've actually seen Chelsea sacrifice two left wing players. Pedro Neto is out. Estavo William is out. And Tosina Darabioyo and Jorgensen is in. The game plan is spoiled. The Chelsea game plan has been ruined with that red card. Chelsea game plan has been ruined. If Chelsea survive this game, even with a draw, then I'll say kudos to the defenders. But what is left now for Chelsea? I don't see Chelsea having much of an attack going forward into this game. Because the attack line, the attack force of Chelsea that I was hoping would make things happen here in Old Trafford ought to have been Estavo William and Pedro Neto. And now both players have been sacrificed out due to the red card of Robert Sanchez. Not a good one tonight. Not a good one. Let's see how this will definitely play out. Let's see how this will play out. Let's see how this will play out. Chelsea is down to 10 men in this clash tonight at Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes stepped forward to take the free kick for Manchester United just at the edge of the box. The wall blocks it, and it was looped over the bar. At this point in time, one can easily say the game is for Manchester United to lose. The pressure is really on Chelsea. Manchester United have been mounting pressure. Chelsea are down to 10 men. Can we survive the pressure from Manchester United? It has not been an easy last 2 minutes in this game. 10 minutes played into this game and it's still nil-nil as Chelsea have been down to 10 men. Still nil-nil at Old Trafford. The pressure from Manchester United is intense as they are not slowing down. They are not slowing down. Chelsea defenders have a lot of work to do tonight. The ball went out of play and it's a throw-in for Manchester United, quickly taken by Patrick Doku. Mbeumo with the ball. The ball went out of play. It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. That's the legendary manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, celebrating that red card that was shown to Robert Sanchez. Can Manchester United capitalize on this numerical advantage they have actually gotten? Can they capitalize on this numerical advantage? Chelsea down to 10 men and Manchester United pressing very high. Mbeumo with the ball. Cross blocked by Chalobah, and it was blocked by Tosin Adarabioyo. A throw for Manchester United. Mazzari took a quick throw to delete to Mazzari. Mazzari to delete. Delete to Maguire. Maguire to Luke Shaw. Patrick Doko. Amad Diallo. Bruno Fernandes. Doku. Good defensive work by Wesley Fofana. I think what Chelsea are looking up to tonight is the defense line. Chelsea defense just have to come alive for this. And it's in. It's in. The pressure keep piling and Manchester United have taken the lead. Manchester United in front. The possession said it all. Manchester United has 78 percentage and Chelsea 22. 5 attempts on target and Chelsea none. Those are the legendary managers talking about Sam Allardyce and Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United have taken the lead. It's 1-0. Bruno Fernandes put Manchester United in front. I don't see Chelsea surviving this tonight. I don't see Chelsea surviving this tonight. It's really painful though. It's really painful. Going into the game confidently, hoping that something good will come out. This is offside. The goal stand. The goal stand. The Chelsea fans are chanting real high in Old Trafford, not giving up the spirit. Not giving up the spirit, chanting real high. It seems the goal stand because from the look of that line, it doesn't seem to be offside. The foot of Trevor Chaloba was about a meter away from Bruno that actually came in to tap in the ball. VAR is still reviewing the goal, but it looks like the goal stand. It looks like the goal stand. It's taking longer. The review is taking longer. The goal stand, and it's a goal for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes put Manchester United in front. This is the kind of thing we talk about most time in games. When you think a team, when you think a team is not doing pretty well, I talked about this in my preview. Manchester United sometimes claims to be that big game team, and when they see smaller team, they don't come alive. Bruno Fernandes put Manchester United in front in the 14th minute. It's Manchester United 1, Chelsea nil. Chelsea down to 10 men, and it's what we are seeing now. Can Chelsea make out anything from this encounter? Because I don't think Chelsea manager actually have a rethink in the changes that was made. Taking out Manchester United is going on the counter again. Bruno plays it wide. Looking at the red card situation of Chelsea, with Robert Sanchez being sent off. And by the way, it's a straight red. Robert Sanchez will miss Chelsea next 3 games in the Premier League. Taking out Pedro Neto and Gustavo William and bringing in a goalkeeper and one extra defender. Do you think that was the right thing for Enzo Maresca to do? Do you think that was the right thing for Enzo Maresca to do? Because in my opinion, it's not supposed to be. Chelsea are about to make another changes as Andre Santos will be coming on. Manchester United are really in this game, taking advantage of the one man down, taking advantage of the numerical value which they actually have in their favor. The league is down. Who is going out? Enzo Maresca makes another change. Kopama is out. What is going on? Is Kopama injured? Kopama is out. I think at this point I can as well say the game is as good as finished. 20 minutes of play and Chelsea is disorganized. Andres Santos in, Kopama out. Something is wrong with Kopama. Kopama left the pitch and was substituted. Andres Santos come in. Chelsea are pushing out. Chelsea pushing out to see if they can get something out of it. The ball went out of throw. Is Chelsea through? Is Chelsea through? It's a Chelsea throw. Oh, it's a corner. It's a corner. Rich James to take. Manchester United going on a counter. And that was intercepted by Moses Caicedo. The ball went out of play for a throw. It's Chelsea throw. Good play, Moses Caicedo. It's Manchester United throwing. Mazarawi take the throwing. Delict with the ball. Delict to Maguire. Maguire. Patrick Dogo. Amad Diallo. delete. Mazzari, delete. That red card have completely disorganized Chelsea game. The three attacking midfielders that were supposed to be the creative engine of Chelsea football in this encounter tonight, talking about Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and Gustavo William, have all been taken out within the first 20 minutes of this game. This fall is bad. The medics attending to Marco Corella. Ruben Amorim is actually having a field day tonight. Yet to know why Cole Palmer was taken out of the game. But it looks strange why Cole Palmer should be taken out. And after being substituted, he walks straight to the dressing room. What went wrong? João Pedro is all alone, nobody to play with. Just yet to have an attempt in this encounter. And that is who the manager is supposed to take out. The ball went out of play for throwing. It's Chelsea throw. Chelsea are beginning to gain confidence and coming back into this game gradually. But good one, Caicedo. And that was intercepted by Manchester United defender. Good one, Wesley Fofana. I think Wesley Fofana is beginning to gain back his fitness. No doubt, Fofana is a very good defender. But coming back from that injury, he has not actually been himself. He has not gained the needed confidence and the fitness needed to actually start games. And that was why when they gave him the nod to start against Brentford, it was actually a mess. But today he's looking very, very confident, looking very sharp, well in the game, strong, stamping his physical presence in the game. It's almost half an hour played, and Manchester United in front at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0. Goal scored by Bruno Fernandes. Mbeumo plays and Chelsea grip. In the first half of the game, when the win percentage, probability of the win was shown, well, it was 45% to Chelsea. But now, the win percentage is 79% to Manchester United to win and 7% for Chelsea. The chance of Chelsea winning this game is very, very slim. Very slim. Going one man down in the third minute of the game. I mean, that was going into a battlefield not prepared. Not prepared. The intensity of this game is really very high. It's actually an end-to-end football. That was a good defending piece by Wesley Fofana there. It was a good defensive piece by Wesley Fofana. Goal kick. Chelsea resume play from. What is going on? Don't play that kind of thing again. Brian Mbeumo. Delict play. The pressure is really high on Chelsea. The pressure is really high on Chelsea. Manchester United are in total control of the game. Brian Mbeumo with the ball. One-on-one with Cucurella, trying to see if he can make the cross. It was headed out. The red shirts, it's everywhere around Chelsea. Patrick Doku with the cross. Well blocked by Reece James. Can Chelsea survive this pressure? Haven't gone down to 10 men in the third minute of the game. At the moment, Chelsea are down to 10 men. It's Manchester United 1 and Chelsea 0. Bruno Fernandes gets the goal to give Manchester United the lead and put a sign of relief on Ruben Amorim, who has been under pressure since the season began. De Ligt with the ball to Maguire. Maguire to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw back to Maguire. Maguire to De Ligt. De Ligt launches the ball up front. Man U in possession of the ball, keeping possession of the ball. The ball is out. It's out of play. It's out of play. Jorgensen to start the ball from goal kick. Good play by Chaloba. Jorgensen launches the ball. I'm still waiting to see the magic that Chelsea will use to score. Manchester United are real in this. Amadialo. It's a goal kick. Can Chelsea survive this pressure that Manchester United is mounting? Whenever they are going forward, they are going with full pressure. And that is what Manchester United are doing. They are really capitalizing on the numerical advantage at their favor right now. Why did VAR not take a look at this on Joao Pedro? A long ball taken by Jorgensen. Manchester United have doubled the lead. It's going to be rains of goal tonight. Not a good one. Not a good one. Chelsea can't survive this at all. Chelsea cannot survive this. Chelsea cannot survive this. Chelsea cannot survive this. It's 2-0. Manchester United have doubled the lead. Two zero. Casemiro got the second for Manchester United. Nobody actually saw this coming. Nobody actually saw this coming. The red card changed the game completely. The red card changed the game completely for Chelsea and to Manchester United favor. The red card changed the game completely. It's Manchester United 2, Chelsea nil. There is no complaint there that will change anything. It's a goal. The goal stand. It's a goal. The referee is calling for the attention of the two team captains. This was not what we bargained for. This was not what Chelsea bargained for. Going into this game, the confidence was very high for the players. Chelsea were hoping they could. What is going on? Manchester United are actually having a party tonight at Old Trafford. It's a party for Manchester United because this was not actually what Chelsea actually bargained for going into this game. I keep asking the question, after Robert Sanchez was shown the red card, why did Enzo Maresca so quick to take out Gustavo William and Pedro Neto? Definitely, it's quite understandable that one player should be substituted so that Chelsea can replace Robert Sanchez with a goalkeeper. You substituted Gustavo William, and you still substituted uh, uh, Pedro Neto to bring in uh, Tosin Adarabioyo. Quite understandable that, okay, you have looked at yourself now that at this point in time, just before 10 minutes of play, you are already 10 man down, which means you need to have a very good defense line that could give you cover because of the pressure that Manchester United will be mounting. But at this point in time, you end up all the three attacking midfielders that are supposed to be the creative engine room for the game have been substituted out of the game. Talking about Pedro Neto, Gustavo William, and Cole Palmer. Now, Chelsea going forward, you can imagine the statistics. 9 attempts on goal for Manchester United and only 1 attempt for Chelsea. Yet to get a shot on target. Who is that player? Because up front is only Joao Pedro. Up front is only Joao Pedro. How can Chelsea come out of this? It's very impossible. Manchester United is having a field day. I mean, it's a party. It's a party for Manchester United. Because what I'm seeing here, it's a different game entirely. Going into this game, I know how high the spirit was going into this game. Just were looking to come back from that uh, shambolic game they played against FC Bayern Munich that they lost by 3 goals to 1. Now, in the EPL game, one would have thought that this would be a well competitive game. But it is what it is because in football, you can't actually tell when the red card will come. The action of Sanchez, one will say yes, she should. Some can argue that she should have just remained, let Mbeumo score. If Mbeumo would have been able to score the goal, then with 10 players still in the field, Chelsea would have still been able to bounce back because 100%, I believe in the creative players and the attacking players of Chelsea to score any team. That one is it's 100% sure. But in a team where you don't have creativity, because having taken out Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, Gustavo William, one will believe that the creativity will rest on the shoulder of Enzo Fernandez in order to try and see how he can locate or link up play with Joao Pedro. But currently, Joao Pedro currently in this game is just a one-man army that is roaming about. If he gets the ball, there is always no help, and therefore he cannot go forward. The situation Chelsea have actually found themselves now is very dicey because after that red card, Manchester United have mounted lots of pressure on the game. Marc Cucurella have been shown a yellow card on a foul on Mazarawi. The first 45 minutes is almost over. How can Chelsea survive the second 45 minutes of this game? How possible? How can? Which magic will Chelsea do going into the second 45 minutes? The first half will soon be up. Not the game Chelsea actually began. Not the game at all. Not the game. Lots of question that surrounds this red card of Robert Sanchez begging for answers. Lots of questions. Lots of questions begging for answer. 'You play to space where there is no player. And that is what Chelsea is going to play all through the 90 minutes. That is what Chelsea is going to play. It's really terrible, man. It's terrible. This game is not actually what Chelsea bargained for. 9 minutes added to the first half. After much delays, the VAR and couple of players that were down. 9 minutes added. Manchester United with the ball. Mbuemo to Maguire to delete to Maguire. Maguire again to delete. Maguire. Quick throw by Brian Mbuemo to delete. Delete to Maguire. The Manchester United player have lots of pace to actually hold the ball. And that is what they are doing. They're actually capitalizing on the space available. That loophole is definitely there. It's showing. The loophole is there. Manchester United 95 million euro star man, talking about Benjamin Sesko, yet to get an EPL goal for Manchester United. This will be his second start for Manchester. No, his third start. He started in the cup game against Grimsby Town, which they lost, and started in the game against Manchester City last weekend, and started today. Yet to get an EPL goal. The 95 million euro man. What can come out of this Chelsea game? Excuse me, let me take water. Joao Pedro is just alone. You see, that creativity, we have actually missed it. The players are not there. The players are not there. The vision of Andre Santos is just too good. I thought you don't want to blow the foul. Good one, good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. Can Chelsea come alive to this game? Casemiro have been sent off for a second yellow. What can happen? What a game! What a game! What a game! Can Chelsea? Oh my God! This is what I've been complaining about. This is what I've been complaining about. Why will you take out all your attacking midfield player, all your creative player out at once from the game? That is the mistake Enzo Maresca have made. That is the mistake. That is the mistake. Red card happened and immediately you take out all your creative players. No Pedro Neto, whose pace would have been an advantage in this game now. No Estavo William, whose pace also and slicky nature of play would have been an advantage to Chelsea. What does Chelsea have inside the field now? Coming into the second half is going to be very interesting. But who are the players that will do the job? Are we looking at Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos? There's no creativity there. There's no creativity. And so Maresca was too quick to make those changes. And that is my problem. But let's see how the game will go. Now the game is balanced. Manchester United are down to 10 men. In. Oh my God! Cucurella, you should have calmed down. It's going to be an interesting 45 minutes in the second half. It's definitely going to be interesting. Let's see how this will play out. It's definitely going to be interesting. Definitely. Because Manchester United will no longer come out with this pressure they have been coming with. And Chelsea, Ruben Amorim is not really happy. You should be happy that you already have 2 goals up to your advantage. If Manchester United had not scored since Chelsea got that red card, would have punished them so badly. But then, let's see how it's going to be. Yes, yes, bro. Thank you very much, Ezekiel Joseph. I saw that. Red card for Casemiro. And that's the point I was trying to make here. My manager, talking about Enzo Maresca, I've already made that mistake. And the mistake was taking out all Chelsea creative players all at once after that red card by Robert Sanchez. Kopama is out of the game. Pedro Neto is out of the game. And also Estavo William is out of the game. All you just have there now are midfielders, box-to-box midfielder, I must say. Can Enzo Fernandez rose to the occasion to be that creative player that will give Chelsea the much needed advantage we need now in this game? Because with what is left now, Manchester United going down to 10 men also means that the Chelsea strength that I see will be more than that of Manchester United. What Manchester United will be playing now will just be depending on the pace of will be depending on the pace of Brian Mbeumo and Patrick Doku that they have been using in their counter play. And that is what Manchester United have actually been doing. But it's going to be an interesting 45 minutes in the second half because the first half currently is almost done. So we'll see what will happen in the second half. We'll see what will happen in the second half. It's going to be an interesting one. Can Chelsea bounce back in this game in the second half? It's going to be interesting in the second half. Believe me, it's going to be interesting. The referee have sounded the whistle, and it's the end of first half. At Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1, with lots of drama in this particular encounter. Robert Sanchez, the Chelsea goalkeeper, sent off early in the third minute of the game, and that gave Manchester United the numerical advantage that they needed in the game. And a good team will definitely always capitalize on that numerical advantage. Manchester United took advantage of that numerical advantage they have and punished Chelsea the first half, getting 2 goals to their advantage. Goals scored by both midfielders, talking about Bruno Fernandes and Kes Meru. And in the 45 plus 7 minute added time, Kesmeru was shown the second yellow card and was sent off with a red after a foul on Andre Santos. Can Chelsea make anything out of this game in the second half? Haven't been balanced at this point in time. Though Manchester United still have the advantage playing in Old Trafford and with 2 goal advantage to their cushion. What will happen in the second half is what we'll be seeing next. Let's take a break and come back for a very interesting second half game in this encounter. The players have actually went for halftime refreshment. I think let me also get something to refresh myself this halftime. I'll join you shortly. Thank you for After 45 minutes of the first half, after 45 minutes of the first half, Manchester United lead Chelsea at Old Trafford by 2 goals to nil. Goals from Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Courtesy of the red card of Robert Sanchez as early as the 3rd minute in the first half of this encounter, and Manchester United gone blazing all over Chelsea. Indeed, they took advantage of the game and they actually got the result. At the late end of the first half, Casemiro was shown a second yellow card and he was sent off for a foul on Andres Santos. Currently, Chelsea and Manchester United are down to 10 men in this crunch encounter tonight at Old Trafford. What do you think Enzo Maresca should be doing to actually see if Chelsea can turn the game around? What do you think Enzo Maresca should be doing? Because currently now, out of out of the 5 substitution, Chelsea have used 3 already. Estavo William out, Pedro Neto out, and Kopama out. In Philip Jorgensen, Tosina Darabioyu, Andre Santos. What do you think Chelsea should be doing going into this game in the second half? As Manchester United also have been down to 10 men. Do you see Chelsea coming back into this game after that red card from Casemiro? It's going to be an interesting second half. Believe me, it's definitely going to be an interesting second half. So, do you see Chelsea coming back into this game? And if you think Chelsea can come back into this game, who is that player you think can actually do that magic? Who is that player that can actually do that magic? Thank you so much for actually being there. I needed to refresh myself to not only the players. Cheers. Let's hope for a better second half, a better game in the second half. Believe me, that red card by Sanchez actually spoiled my day. But it is what it is. It's football. It's football. So it was an interesting game in the first half of the game at Old Trafford. And if the scoreline remains like this, I think it will be a little bit of a relief on Ruben Amorim. But the big question is, can he maintain the momentum going forward? Can he maintain the momentum going forward? Because prior to this game, Manchester United have only won one out of four played. And if they get to win this, then it's going to be two wins out of five in the 2025-2026 Premier League season. Coming into this game, one would have been thinking that Chelsea were coming in to actually improve on the tempo and the good work that Enzo Maresca have been doing. While Manchester United, on the other hand, desperately need the win in order to steady their season. But then, a win for either side could just be what will keep the momentum of the club moving forward. The team coming out from the dugout. Now, talking about Casemiro red card, second yellow that resulted to red. I think Casemiro is one man that has been very instrumental in that midfield for Manchester United. I'm surprised his game has been good tonight, and it's just good to see that uh, the game at this point is balanced. That Manchester United is down to 10 men. Now it's left for Chelsea. It's left for us to see what Chelsea can make of this. If the game was balanced at this point like this, or if the game had been balanced from the first half, if that early red card didn't come up, would this have been the kind of game we should be seeing? I don't think so. I don't think so. It would have been a different ball game entirely. Also, being a different ball game, haven't haven't gone down to 10 men. I think Chelsea, on the other hand, have actually tried to keep the momentum as well. They actually missed couple of chances, and I would say credit to the Chelsea defense line. So far, what the team are returning into the pitch for the second half of the game. What do you expect in the second half? And what are the changes do you think Chelsea should make? Because it looks like the plan going into this game have actually been jeopardized. Initially, I was expecting Chelsea. If the game has actually gone as planned, Pedro Neto would have been the sub that will come off for Alejandro Garnacho, the former Manchester United. So, Manchester United now have actually introduced a midfielder to partner Bruno Fernandes. Benjamin Sheshko have been taken off. No goal yet for the Manchester United 95 million euro star man. And Ugati has come on from Manchester United. Chelsea to resume play in the second half of this encounter, now running from right to left, as Manchester United will be running from left to right. It's going to be an interesting second half, I must say. It's going to be an interesting second half. What do you make of this encounter? Do you see Chelsea coming into this game as early as possible? It's kickoff already as the second half has begun. Both teams are down to 10 men. Kesmeru sent off late in the first half of the game, having received a second yellow card on a foul from a foul on Andres Santos. Okay, the second half has begun. Philip Jorgensen with the ball. He launched it, a long ball. It's going to be interesting. It's a train for Manchester United. Manchester United are no longer coming out again. Tosin, Wesley Fofana, Joao Pedro. It's a Chelsea throw. It looks like this Old Trafford, everything about Old Trafford has become a mess because look at what are settling even around the technical area. This game has been one hell of a game uh, with so much card being dished out. It's a free kick for Manchester United. Brandon Buemo to take. Chelsea trying to be very quick on every actions of the ball. Fofana to Tosin. Back to Fofana. Tosin. Tosin, that was so many cards in this game. Chaluba have been shown a yellow. Trevor Chaluba have been shown a yellow card. This game I've seen two reds already. Free kick for Manchester United as Bruno Fernandes step forward to take a free kick. Manchester United going on a counter. Amadialu. 51 minutes played. 6 minutes into the second half. Trevor Chalobah, Andre Santos, Moses Caicedo. Binder have been having a field day in the Manchester United goalpost. Oh no. Alejandro Garnacho will come in. It's a free kick for Chelsea. Chelsea yet to get attempt on goal. Yet to get shot on target. Manchester United so far have gotten 9 attempts on goal, Chelsea 2, 3 shots on target, of which they have converted 2, and Chelsea yet to get a shot on target in this game. I don't know why I'm having this feeling that Chelsea might just stage a very, a very massive comeback into this game. I have that feeling that Chelsea might stage a comeback. 10 minutes into the second half, and it's still Manchester United 2, Chelsea nil. Wesley Fofana. Tosin, what is your problem? Good play, Moses Caicedo. One player that never disappoints. Always having a good time in the field of play. Now with balanced numerical value, Chelsea have advantage of the possession, but Manchester United going with a counter. Bruno Fernandes. It's a goal kick. Hmm. You couldn't get it. Good play, Joao Pedro. Oh, that was intercepted. Chelsea are trying to get something out of this game. Since Manchester United went down to 10 men, Chelsea have been controlling the ball. Chelsea are now in hold of possession of the game. But what can Chelsea make out of this? We need one talisman, one creative player now that can make something out of nothing. Just that was a good one. Chelsea now in control of the game, total control of the game. And this was the initial game plan coming into this game because we knew that Manchester United will not be able to match Chelsea when it comes to the midfield play. That early red card actually destabilized Chelsea game plans and turned the game around, and that favors Manchester United. But now that both teams are balanced, Manchester United are down to 10 men with the second yellow card shown to Casemiro. Chelsea in total control of the game. But that cutting edge, that creativity is what is missing at this point in time. What Chelsea need is just that person that can actually bring out something out of nothing to break the Manchester United defense line. Because the way Manchester United are lined now is a total five-man defense from the look of their arrangement in the second half. So who will be that magician for Chelsea? Will Alejandro Garnacho be that one man that will change things for Chelsea? I must give Joao Pedro credit. The way he has hold up play up front, even against the Manchester United defense line, since Chelsea went down to 10 men, Joao Pedro has been magnificent. The way he has hold up play, he has actually ensured that he also gives Manchester United defense line that needed trouble. And now, what Joao Pedro actually need, it's a support. Chelsea with the ball. Fofana, Andre Santos. That was a foul, referee. That was a good defender. That was a very good defensive work. Brian Burmo is out. Brian Mbuemo. What is Enzo Maresca about to do? What are you bringing on Malogusto for? What we need now is an attacking player. We need attacking players. Go! Go! Chelsea pull one. It's ruled for offside. Man. Offside. Tariq George and Malo Gusto coming in. This is not what I expected. What is Enzo Maresca doing? What is Enzo Maresca doing? At this point in time, why making likes changes for likes? It's not what we need. It's not what we need. You have Tosin in there. You have Trevor Chaluba in there. You have Rhys James in there. Why bringing in Malo Gusto? Why? Why bringing in Malo Gusto? We need more attacking players. All the attacking players, you took them off in the first half. When Sanchez was shown the red card. Manchester United are currently sitting deep, waiting for an opportunity to counter. And that is just what they are waiting for. It's just an opportunity to catch Chelsea on a counter. Brian Mbeumo has been taken off. "65 minutes on the clock. Manchester United still lead 2-0. Look at this. Why bringing in Malo Gusto to go and operate from the left side when you have Alejandro Garnacho? What is Enzo Maresca doing? What do you make of the changes Enzo Maresca just made? Taking off Wesley Fofana and taking off Wesley Fofana and bringing on Malo Gusto. Enzo Maresca took off two defenders. He took off Marc Cucurella and Wesley Fofana, bringing on Tariq George and Malo Gusto. Why Tariq George? Chelsea throw. Manchester United are bringing in more defenders. Euro, Euro and Mason Mount to come on. Brian Mbeumo out. Mbeumo and Maguire out as Mason Mount and Euro comes on. Good play. 20 minutes left for Chelsea to turn things around. 20 minutes left for Chelsea to see if they can continue the unbeaten run in the Premier League this season. Yellow card for Tyrick Judge. It's a yellow card. Binder, it's okay. Binder to resume play. It's a foul for Manchester. It's a free kick for Manchester United. It's a goal kick. That was a good play from Manchester United. Hamad Diallo with a missed bicycle kick. Hamad Diallo with a missed penalty, with a missed bicycle kick. Approaching the 80-minute mark. Approaching the 80-minute mark. Manchester United still lead 2-0. Ah, what was that? Good defending. It's a foul. Quickly taken by Fernandez. Andres Santos is a baller. Good play. Okay, there is still hope. Chelsea have pulled one back. 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 Let's go, guys. Let's go. We can still do it. Let's go. Let's go. We can still do it. Okay. It's a corner. It's a corner. Taken by Fernandez. Rhys James pull out. What a goal! What a goal! Let's go, let's go, let's go. We can still do it. Let's go. Let's go. It's game on. It's game on. It's game on. Let's go. We can still do it. It's 2-1 now. Let's go. What a goal. What a goal from Trevor Chalobah. What a goal. Let's go. That is the spirit. Let's not be deterred again. Hope, the hope is alive. Let's go. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Let's go. Chelsea, we still have a chance to level up in this game. What a goal. What a goal. 2-1 at Old Trafford. It's a huge 10 minutes left to play. Come on, guys. Let's go. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it. Let's go. We can do it, man. That red card killed the game. And Manchester United had a field day, taking big advantage of that red card. And it actually went their way. They got 2 goals. But I still question Enzo Maresca's changes after that red card. And yet to know what happened with Cole Palmer that was taken off from the game. What happened to Cole Palmer? Was he injured? Good tackle, Malagusto. Good one. Nobody. Let's go, man. What a save. Rhys James, what happened? You gave that ball away so cheaply. That was a huge mistake by Rhys James. That was a save, man. That was a save. Good save by Philip Jorgensen. Good save. Somebody should tell Bruno Fernandes to calm down. Because if it is not that red card, I don't think he will be shouting. Chelsea would have dealt with Manchester United. Chelsea would have dealt with them. Let's go, man. Chelsea with the ball. Let's go. It was too much for Tyreek. If it's Joao Pedro, he will get it. No, give it to player down here. Give it to James. Should have given it to James. It's a Manchester United train. 85 minutes on the clock. 85 minutes on the clock. Bruno Fernandes, make way. Bruno Fernandes, make way for Kobe Mino with less than 5 minutes to play in the 90 in the regulation time. Tosin, at that time, you would have passed the ball. But overall, when he came on, Tosin had a good game. He came in when the pressure was much. Mm, good play, James. I think Chris James actually played like a team captain. He played very well, excellently, provided the assist that put us back into the game. Good one, Malo Gusto. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 7 minutes at a time. 7 minutes at a time. Can Chelsea find the equalizer? Can Chelsea find the equalizer? Can Chelsea find the equalizer? 7 minutes at a time. So far, free kick for Manchester United. Philip Jorgensen, Tosina Darabioyo, Enzo Fernandez, Chaluba. He was offside. Less than 5 minutes to play in the 7 minutes of added time. Absolutely. Since we pulled one back, we are yet to force anything out of this game. Jesus, what a miss! What a miss! Less than 2 minutes to play. Less than 2 minutes to play. It's a corner for Chelsea. Oh, United free kick. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. It's over. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. The whole game plan for Chelsea changed when Robert Sanchez was shown a straight red card. And that was where the game turned around. Manchester United capitalized on the numerical advantage and got two quick goals. And that gave them the lead in the first half. Chelsea lost despite going down to 10 men in the early minutes of the game. And that was without a fight. That didn't come without a fight. The players fought really hard from the start, from the blast of the whistle till the 90 minutes of the game. I think at this point, I just have to give credit to the players. The red card of Robert Sanchez was what actually changed the entirety of the game for Chelsea, and Chelsea could no longer. The game plan changed. The whole tactical ideas that Chelsea came with into this game collapsed because of that red card by Robert Sanchez. But I must say, it's only a good team that capitalize and take advantage of numerical and take advantage of numbers like this, and that is what Manchester United have actually done. Um, Chelsea gone down to 10 men, and Manchester United came up blazing in the game. They were mounting pressure on Chelsea, and they got the goal through Bruno Fernandes. And that was a good one. Wonderful pull out from Patrick Dogo, and Bruno Fernandes with quick feet rushed in and tapped the ball into the net. And minutes later, it was Casemiro that nodded in from close range to give Manchester United to double Manchester United lead. And the first half saw lots of drama. At the end of the first half, Casemiro got a second yellow card, and Manchester United were also down to 10 men. And coming into the second half, Chelsea actually proved their mettle. What they did was what we expected to be the game plan initially for Chelsea. Watching the second half of the game, you could tell what would have happened right from the first half of the game if that red card did not change the entire tactical plan of the game. But it's football. Red card is part of it. Chelsea saw red, went down to 10 men, and Manchester United capitalized on that 10 men, that numerical advantage to get the lead, double the goal. Coming into the second half with the game balanced, 10 men apiece. Chelsea was in total control of the second half of the game. From the start of the whistle in the second half to the finish, Chelsea was in control. The possession, the statistics all showed that Chelsea actually came alive into the game. And in the 80th minute, Rhys James with a wonderful cross flick into the 18 box, and Trevor Chalobah with a wonderful connect, and that brings back Chelsea back into the game. Chelsea gave in their best. They put in everything they could to see if they can get an equalizer, but Manchester United defense line became very resilient and tough. Indeed, it was a good game for Chelsea, I must say, even though the red card actually collapsed what was meant to be Chelsea game plan, and that shatters Chelsea dream of ending the 12 years spell of winning Manchester United at the Old Trafford. That continue because the next time we'll meet again in the Premier League at Old Trafford will be next year, and the years keep counting. Then it will be 13 years that Chelsea have not defeated Manchester United at Old Trafford. So we'll see how the future holds and if this will definitely continue. One place that has been very difficult for Chelsea to definitely play football. But in the end of it, in the end of 90 minutes in this crunch encounter is Manchester United 2 and Chelsea 1. Thank you very much for hanging around and thank you for being on the live stream with me. I really appreciate you right there, Joseph Ezekiel. You guys are the main deal. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Catch you in my next video. Bye and see you next time.